Welcome everybody to a new episode 1. So I know I started another map, Sweeping Plains, but I want to start a new map, and it's this one. So the other map just didn't seem to cut it for me, and I think we'll get better, especially on our first playthrough here, I think, with this one. It's quite a nice map. It's got a great place for a downtown I'm going to plan out. Not so good on electric start, as you can see here. There is a bit of wind. However, it's not really powerful enough anywhere. So I think we're going to have to actually just import our electric for now, and then get a geothermal power plant set up once we have that ability. So yeah, as you can see, just not enough. I can barely get half the wattage out of the windmill and the wind turbine, so I don't want to do a coal power plant for obvious reasons. But the good thing about this is that our sort of water inland is pretty good in here, I think, to get a geothermal plant underway. So I can either use this one at the top, or I can use this one here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that top corner there as an industrial start and move down, because all the wind is going to take all the pollution out to sea. So I think we'll have a good start here. But I think for now what I'll do is I'm just going to put just a gravel road round these underground water sources, and then I'm not going to sort of like walk over them by mistake. This one down here, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think I'll use that for the power plant, but I might use it for the water. I'll have to think about it. The water direction. Yeah, because we're coming inland and in and out, there is a few containing spots which we can put our sewerage pipe in, and it shouldn't go too far, at least until we get, some sort of sewage treatment plant. But I mean, this is a good area. So this could be a good water source, perhaps, potentially. So we'll just draw a quick gravel road around it, just to mark the spot. So I think overall, we should get a better start on this map than the other map. We've got like a nice bridge coming in, and we'll probably start to have some city life down this bottom end, I think. At least to start off with. So we get some residential commercial. See, the arrows is obviously giving me the power, which is not quite enough, but it's also showing me where the direction to go. So down here would have to have some sort of I think residential, because basically I'm going to be wanting to build up here. So these top corners, none of them are suitable enough. No, definitely not. Definitely not. And definitely not. Yeah, we don't really have the capabilities here for wind, I don't think. So what we need to do now is look at what we're going to do with our initial road system. So let's knock this back a bit. I'm going to have to change this later on, but I plan to have this just flowing straight in. So for now, I'm just going to choose with no highways yet. Obviously I'm going to need highways for this, but just knock it so it lines up straight with the existing bridge, and we'll just join that up for now. So I want to go straight first and then sort of meander it round. I think that looks all right. So yeah, so let's go on to our continuous and just take it up a little bit. Hit the left mouse button. Let's just take it round so it points roughly in the direction to what our eventual downtime will be, which is that island over there. So that's going to be the place we're going to put our downtown eventually. So we'll let the road meander up to there. So let's put it back onto straight mode, and for now let's just get to the edge of our map. I think that if we do 180, yeah, it should be good enough. So let's just take it as far as we can to the edge of the square tile here. Or I should do it there. Okay. Let's take it off dual mode and let's just connect the ends. Okay, that'll work. So all I need to do now is connect the bridge up. It's not going to look pretty, but once I buy that tile and we get highways, we'll be changing all this out anyway for highways. Right, that should work. So like I said, we're going to be doing some inputting our electric here, I think. So I think what we need to do is to perhaps just check this electric here. So I think what we'll do, we'll probably go across here. Let's just bury it. And we'll connect our electric supply on this side of the highway. So we should be able to get rid of those two pylons. Don't need them now. Okay, now we just need to get our transformer. Get on over that. I'm not sure if this is connected or not. I thought you could connect underground. Let's try it there. Oh, is it connected? Seems to have done. There's no errors, so just needs to connect a road to it. But first of all, let's just flatten the area out a bit. Okay, everything's nice and flat now. I mean, it wasn't really lumpy. It's quite a good, yeah, quite a good flat tile. The starter tile. So, by the way, if anybody's listening to this and everybody's watching this and you're enjoying it, please give us a like and subscribe. That'd be fantastic. Small channel, every little helps. It really means a lot if you can show your support by just hitting that like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment, you know, how are you liking it so far. So let's get the, yeah, I think I'm going to put the water supply here. Could put it inside there, but I sort of like it here, I think. And then we haven't got services right in the center of the potential location of where we're going to put stuff. So for now, let me just draw out a placeholder. So keeping it 90 degrees from highway. Well, it's not a highway yet, but it will be. Take it across that. Right, let's put the water on there. See if we can get it connected. All right. Yeah, should do there, I think. Okay, let's have a look at this asset. It's a fantastic asset. This so much better than CS1. It really looks the part. Okay, right. Let's now think about. Let's get rid of this first because I don't think I need this here now. I know where this roughly is, and I don't think I'm going to utilize it anyway. So. By the way, if you don't know, if you just hold your left mouse button down with the excavator, it will sort of remember everything roughly. It's not 100%, but there you go. Right. I think what we should do now is let's get the connection into the highway. So. Let's see if we can take it up. Oh, let's lower it down. So let's see what 7.5 looks. So this should give us the little concrete plinth on either side. Let's see what it does. That looks weird. Try that. No, that's not going to work. It's a floating road. Alright, it obviously doesn't put down the things at the side, so forget that. Let's go up another one to 8.75. Okay, let's do it 3 small tiles out, and same on the other side. Should do it. Likelihood this will change anyway once we replace this with highway. Well, I'll take it out around 50, 60, I think. Take it to the floor. Should do it. Leaves a bit of depression there, I could say, but let's do it the other side. Roughly the same there. Alright, let's just take it out. Just small bit. Looks a little bit odd, that, doesn't it? That's just how it is, or still getting used to these road tools yet. They're so more powerful. Let's just make sure we got everything flattened there. They're so more powerful than CS1. But I think we're all going to have to take our time just to get used to it, especially when it comes to getting the zoning points right, because, you know, certain things do mess it up a little. Okay, let's see if I'll just go out a little bit further. Yeah, I still got a lip up. It should be alright. Right, let's take that down to... In fact, let's stick a roundabout on the edge, I think. No, let's not. Let's put in 2-way, 1-way. So if we look, we're about, well, I don't know, I think we're about 100 away. Yeah, 100-ish. So let's go 50 out straight. Or 50 odd. Put it into continuous. Do it again, roughly another 50, which is roughly half the 100. As close as you can get, and then just get a perfect arch like that. I mean, this is what makes this game a winner for me. Road tools now for vanilla. Excellent. Let's do the same on the other side. So again, roughly around 56 was it out, and then back to continuous, around the 50 mark. hit left mouse button and then just turn it until it's a straight line between for a perfect arc. Nice one. Okay, now let's pick the single one. So you line that up more or less straight. Using continuous again, just take it out to meet the road. Hit left, mouse click, and then just send it out, and look at that. That's a perfect. Same again, line it up so it's straight out, left click, and then up till it doesn't, until it's not red. So yeah. Now this is the wrong way obviously, so we just left mouse click to and then stroke it. It's not like CS1 where you just right click it, you have to just hit left click and then obviously drag your mouse button to the direction, drag your mouse to the mouse button to the direction you need. And we just swapped everything else around, so I think we're good apart from that, which is completely wrong. Yeah, I'm putting a one-way in there and I need a two-way. So change that to two-way. Yep, that looks more better. So now we can get on and off at the same junction. Perfect. So obviously all the, you know, all the things are done, all the zebra crossings and that, and the crossings, they're all messed up, but there's nothing we can do about that. I'm not sure where that's showing is. There's no electric, but we'll get back to that. Right, what do I need to do now is put a roundabout on each side, and what we'll do, we will actually probably wire that. There's no electric connection yet, so let's get a road down to there. I'm gonna put, I think, just thinking about this as I'm going, so I'm probably not going to put much on this side yet, but on this side at the top there I'm going to put industry. So down here we're going to have basically residential and commercial. So let's just first of all let's get the two lane. Okay, just join this up. So we're looking to get 90 degrees or 180 degrees, basically a straight line. They've got to upgrade tool, and in fact let's just drag this down so we don't need too many bends. So let's get this down here. Okay. Now before we join that, let's just upgrade our road here. Okay, it has to come up a bit. So it's a bit higher than the road we put in, but that's alright because in CS2 you just need, it just automatically pulls it in for you. So you can see, automatically pulls it in. There you go. Let's clean the lanes off now. We're all good to go. And for the end bit here, it just looks nicer if we just put a roundabout at the end. So like a turnaround. Doesn't actually need it, but it just aesthetically more pleasing. So let's get a roundabout at the end of there. Love the joblet. Job's a good one. Right, so we're all connected there. So now what we need to connect is our electric point here. So let's see what we're going to do here. So we've got a 4-lane. So let's use the 4-lane to just extend out. Should work. Okay, back to a 2-lane, and let's head down to our transformer here. So anywhere will work, anywhere will do. So let's go down a bit more. In fact, let's just, to be able to draw a lane, a road on the edge of objects is first class. Okay, up there and there. Okay, we're all connected. Same thing, add a roundabout at the end as a turning point. Right. Now what we can do, we can build out our initial startup grid system, I think. I think we'll have a grid system. It's an easier start. But it's not going to be a standard grid. Let's have a play about. Let's see what we come up with. Okay, that's the first one. It's off center there because I want it to, you know, have a good view out in this little bay area here. Leaves us a lot of options there for the future as well, with some you know, some space at the back between them roads. Don't want everything crushed in together. So let's just join these two up. I'm not putting any curves in, I'm just going to have them pretty much straight right now, I think. Right, looks pretty good. There ain't enough there. I just need to change that road, I think, to a 2-lane rather than the 4-lane. Yeah, that's better. Okay, excellent. Yeah, looks good. So now we need to continue on our 4-way. Now you can guess it either way. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to utilise the 90-degree turn from this one. And that will get us in the right direction. Perfect. Right, let's build out our grid system. And let's see if we can add a little bit of design. Just put a roundabout in there. Right. Let's build it out. Okay, we're all done. So this up here is going to be for our industry. We got enough here to start off with, at least, with our residential. So we're looking pretty good to go. Not sure why that electric is showing off. All looks connected. Yeah, it definitely looks connected. There's no broken roads there. It should have a connection. Not sure about that. Well, not sure about that. We'll get to it though. I just need to put in sewage. So I'm thinking here, potentially, because it looks like it's all arrows point in on themselves. So technically, we don't have any water treatment plant yet. We will get one, but I think the sewage pipe, I think the sewage will stay pretty localized, hopefully, for some time. Time enough for me to get my sewage plant. That would have been perfect, but I don't want our, you know, residents to be, you know, opening up the window and just seeing poop in the sea. So yeah, we have enough of that here in the UK, I think. Down there would be good, but I think here would definitely be all right. So yeah, let's put it here. Right, I mean, as we know now, we just need to connect the sewer pipe. We don't need a road. You need a road for the water, but not for the sewage. Okay, so anywhere will do. Just let's see, make sure that's going to get, yeah, it looks like it's connected. Yep. And it's gone. So why is this not connected? Not showing any errors. Let's let's zone up and see what happens. just put this in here. Let's get a bit of commercial. We'll don't want to stick that on paint mode. We'll just do it on the road adjacent to the residential. So it's not in the face, but it's close enough. Same in here. And then same in here. Don't need to be really large. Should work. Let's do a few more. Let's put fill mode back in these. I know we could make them smaller and all that sort of thing, but if we do have problems with high rents, then we'll address it. You know, I believe sometimes high rents basically mean, you know, the houses are too big, which can happen if you just paint a whole square. But we got these pretty segregated. Right, let's hit play. Unpause the simulation, and that's still not gone away. So I feel there's a problem here. Is it that what's connected? Ah, actually, looking over there as well. Looks like they're not connected as well. Yeah, so for some reason, our power supply isn't supplying power. Showing efficiency 100%, 80 megawatts. Okay, very strange. I'm sure I've done this before where I've connected underneath. It looks like it has connected. Yeah, it's definitely connected there, and it's definitely connected all the way back. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to be getting rid of these pylons soon anyway. Well, not soon, but when we start to open up the map. But we need that electric supply because, one, we need to import in the electric, and two, we want to sell it back once we get the geothermal power station. Okay. So, I don't want to say it's a bug. It's probably my misunderstanding of the system, but very strange. Alright, let's see if we can remove this. Actually, there's no connection on that side, is there? There's three there connecting, but there's not to the other. So let's see if we can move it. And okay, that doesn't want to let me remove it. No, I don't want to remove the power station or the road. Okay. Come on, play ball. Okay, let's just put this across and put that in there. This is not going to help. But I should be able now to pick up the excavator. That's it. Put me on underground mode, and now I can delete them both. Right, now I suggest what we do is we get the normal pylon, hit page up to put it back in the air and away from underground, and let's just drag it into the top. We're not going to have this for long anyway. There we go. That worked. Alright, you can't seem to connect this underground, or perhaps you can and I'm just doing it wrong, or is it a little bugged this time? I have no idea. But anyway, we're working. That's the main thing. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good map for us. We're going to be able to do a lot in this. We'll be able to get through this. I mean, I'm losing a lot of money. But to be honest, until we're quite a few milestones down the line, I don't think we'll be breaking even. And that's why we have subsidies, by the way. So, oh, we got our first resident coming in. I don't think I've missed anybody. Oh, let's see who it is. Okay. Nice. He's going to 303 Woodland Street. So let's see where that is. Well, it's not built yet. Okay. Hopefully it'll be built by the time he gets there. That's what you call timing. Alright, let's unpause the game and wait for him coming in. So he'll be coming in from that direction over there. There he is. Let's pause it and follow him. Well, he can't be a big family. He's only got a handful of boxes in his little trailer. Okay. It's good how they choose the lanes late on, isn't it? Not like CS1 where they seem to hog one lane all the way. There he is. His house is all built. That was quick, wasn't it? So there we go. Let's see. Who is he? We got some more moving in. Oh, we got a couple here. We got Lee, who's a senior. And homeless, apparently. So, is he sitting on some random's bench? It's probably where the guys just shut off. Okay. Who's this here? Oh, he's employed, adult. Let's follow him. And that gives us our first progression. We got milestone 1. So thankfully we got our loan limits, took us up close to 1 million again. We've opened city budget and city stats, medium density roads, housing. Okay. This beginning section is always a little bit, you know, touchy-feely. I'd like to take my time. It's not like CS1 where we're going to be ripping all this up. We might do, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'm planning to keep all these. So let's fill this out with a bit of the low density again. We have got demand for both. 45 residents. I'm glad this is not just on residents, and I'm also glad that we have enough money to do all this, not in just dirt roads, we can do it in normal roads, so you do get enough money at the beginning of the game, which is good. Right, we seem to be sort of like getting, you know, built out now a bit, but I think we need some medium density, so let's put something in here for our medium density folks. Yeah, it should do it. Okay, let's have a look what we got here. Yeah, there's the map. Okay, alright, let's get some medium density in. No, we don't need to be pedantic here. I put a lot of paths in the other ones, so I should really go back here and do some paths, but I'll do that a little later. We'll be looking to pretty this up as we go along. Right, we're building out now, but I think we are crying. They are crying a little bit for some. Put the snapping back on for some medical. So let's give them a hospital. So let's see if we can just push it at the end there. Yeah, it needs to be a bit more central. So let's just replace it. That should do it. Yeah, looks pretty cool. It's not in the face. but it's pretty central to everybody, so that should work. Like I said, we don't need to rush. You know, I want things to just start to grow, also to start to earn some money, so we're not always at a deficit. But I don't expect that for a while. Put some more industrial in, I think. Just keep the same. Just keep off the outer zoning, just so it all sort of spawns onto the side streets, not the top and bottom streets. Yeah, we're looking good. So revenues, yeah, we're spending a hell of a lot more than we got coming in, but again, it's all we can expect at this point. Right, so we just connect a few more. Just to keep them off the main road, we'll just connect another thing there. And yeah, we don't seem to have a lot of demand, but apart from industrial, so shall we go over to industrial? Yeah, there's still things coming in there actually. I think I'll just wait for that as well. Yeah. So I've got 1 point. I don't want to spend it too early, I don't think. But what I'm thinking of doing right now is I'm being asked a lot for death. So I'm tempted to get the crematorium. I normally wouldn't get that straight away, but with how I've built, I think the crematorium size will look better. Don't need any trash right now. I'm not going to bother with trash in the beginning. Trash is still happening because that's sort of, we're importing trash collection right now, so we're okay with that. But let's put this down to stop the folks complaining. So let's see where I can put this. Shame it wouldn't fit into the... Okay, could go on the edge. No, it's not going to go there at all. Could go in the middle there, or could it go at the top? No, not quite central. All right, let's put it on the side here. Let's get it pretty central. There you go. Everybody's happy. Okay, looking pretty good. Yeah, like I say, I'm not gonna lay any trash yet. At least not yet. I've got some points and perhaps get some recycling in. But let's have a look. We could get away with zoning some more industry, I think. Let's put some paths in here so we keep the walkability as high as we can. Nope, not connected that to the road. Let's connect that one. Not connected that one either. Okay, let's just trying to keep the walkability up. Shame we don't have bikes, but I'm hoping that will come out soon. It's a bit of a mission to leave out bikes, to be honest. Okay. Might as well put it in here as well, because we're going to be putting that eventually. So we may as well zone this other part now. Yeah. Yep, looking pretty good. Looking very good. Quite happy with this. So we can look around at the different you know, menus, and happiness is looking reasonable. Look at different houses and people are content. That's not a bad thing. It's basically just looking, I mean, there's nothing much we can do anyway because we can't play about with taxes right now, so Let's get a few more. Residential put down, that's good. Let's get a path in the middle of this as well. They're close to the medical, but not on top of it. I think we're looking pretty good. I mean, we're only looking at 371 people moved in, but we must have you know, capacity, because there is requests there for more commercial, which I'm just going to put in here. I just don't want it to be one big grid. We see that we are getting people upgrading. Nice. And there we go. Milestone 2 unlocked, which gives us taxes. So let's just pause for a minute. So we've got our 2 points. And yeah, water treatment plants I definitely want. But we got taxation. So at least we can start to play about with this. And start to increase our taxes income. We're still not going to, you know, get into any green balance here. We're still going to be in the red. But let's look at some options here. So there's several of these you can look at, but one for taxes. We can look at health. Sorry, wealth, not health. And we can look at happiness too, because obviously taxes is going to affect that. I'm trying to make some sort of look at the populations. We've got 78% of adults. This is the big one. So we're looking at basically the profitability of the companies. So we can see commercial is up 56%. So that's what we can tax. So if we look at taxation, in fact, just let's go back to that. So we're looking at 56%. So I would say we could probably do 20% for commercial. So let's take that up to 20%. You could probably get away with 25 actually, but I don't want to rush it too much at this stage. I don't want to stunt our growth. And then let's just separate this out. We've nobody in as highly educated for obviously there's no colleges and universities. But I would probably stagger these like this initially. Again, we're growing, so we don't want to sort of hurt people, but we'll let educated just pay a little extra. But I'm gonna leave industrial alone. They were only showing 10%. So yeah, we'll keep a check on that company profitability, and then we can adjust taxes as and when needed. So yeah, we're not going to have much difference here, I don't think. We're down to 43, but our taxes have definitely gone off. I'm sure they were only around 20k before, but now they're up at 30. So yeah, we're good. Obviously, we're spending 20k there on importing our electric and stuff. So we can get rid of that, at least, once we get the power supply. But for that, I need at least another one development point. So let's see what else we can see in here. You know, citizen wealth. Yeah, not sure if there's any more reds there than there was last time, but okay, I think we're looking good. once we get our geothermal plant, we'll be propping that here, and they'll be able to sell back to the grid, as well as you know, obviously not paying the import fee that we're paying currently. But that's 3 development points away right now, so we ain't doing it yet. But the place is looking pretty, you know, it's filling up. We've got steady sort of, let's see what they're doing. Well, Ralph's content anyway. He's poorly educated though. And Steve is happy. He's educated. So I think we need to make more educated people. Educated people spend more money, will pay more taxes, get better jobs. So yeah, I think that would be a good move to start to think about educating our city, our citizens. You know, for sure. Hello. So yeah, we can play about with this definitely, but it's a bit touch and go at this stage of the game. Perhaps I can give. They are wealthy educated, so let's just squeeze a couple of more out of them. But yeah, I really think we need to get education, so there's definitely a call for it. I think there's definitely a call for it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get the education sorted. So this is the location I've chose. So I'm just going to put it, this is more or less at the entrance. So just line that up with the roundabout here so we can have a double entrance. Should work. Try and make it equal. Alright, let's join this up to the education sector, we'll call it. So I don't know how big this is going to be, so let's just get something down for now. Let's put our elementary school down first. I'll just leave 1 space, I think, or 2 spaces. Yeah, that should do. It's important to add some things on this, I think. For this, I'm going to add the playground because it does help out. Keeps the children happy, and the parents, I guess. So you just go across a little bit. Let's go up to here. Let's just close the square off. Let's get it right. It's a bit finicky this to get it exactly on 90 degrees, but again, new system, still trying to get used to it. So let's bang the school in. That should do it. Yeah, give it 1 space again. That'll do. And again, you don't need to upgrade these, but one of the biggest upgrades for this is, I'll just take this off, is getting the library in. So let's put the school library, because library helps them to, it doesn't take any extra space, that's good. Library helps them to graduate, but I'm also thinking of putting this, you know, this school sports field in, because apparently it helps the students and other citizens' health around as well. So, you know, it can't hurt. I'm hoping it actually gives a bit of, you know, outdoor entertainment too. But let's see. All right, let's draw a road around it all. Match the other side. That's it. Perfect. We got a school. I just want to get a path around there as well. It's just a bit tight there, I think. So let's move the elementary school down just one spot. Just butt it up to the road. There you go. Gives me a little bit of a spot just to get a path in there. Take it right up to the school. I'll fill all this up with trees. Potentially a small park if I open that up. Eventually, when we come round to beautifying the area. But it's all looking pretty cool. I think we're doing pretty well here. I think it's a good start. I think it's a solid start. You know, yeah, we're losing money hand over fist, but we're not crazy. And I think in the next episode, we'll be looking at getting, basically everything, the power done. We'll hopefully be able to look at getting the highway improved and then just building this out a bit. But I think it's a good start here. It's looking pretty sweet. So let's have a look to see what comes up. So close to the next milestone. A few more builds here and there. Let's have a look to see how our sims are doing. Looks pretty good for traffic too. We don't get the same issue as we do in CS1. So yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. Quite happy. So I think we're going to leave it here. Let me just tie this road up as my last action. And it'll just, for this episode, just to keep it up. But yeah, we've definitely got a future here. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I'll hope you join me for the next episode because, yeah, we're going to be filling this out. I'm quite excited for this one, I think. So I hope you follow me through the whole episodes, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a like and subscribe. It really helps. I'm a small channel, and at the end of the day, your support matters a great deal. And at least it lets me know that what I'm doing, you like. So yeah, I'll leave me a comment as well. How are you liking the game so far? You're on the fence about buying it? Let's open up a dialogue. All right. So we're looking pretty good. So yeah, I think what we'll do, we will have next episode where we'll be sort of opened up a few more, hopefully, milestones. And building out our city a lot more. But until then, I want to wish you all, the very best, and we'll see you all soon. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.